Okay, well, we're staying along the same lines because I mean, I just was thinking of videos that were like really creative, really innovative for the time, and maybe they had a little bit of a story behind them as well. So, my last video of the day is by a band named Dire Straits, and the song is called "Money for Nothing." And I'm gonna go ahead and do like I did last time. I'll give you kind of my synopsis beforehand, and then when you do your last one, you can do it after, and we'll just keep the flow going. On this one, so Dire Straits, Mark Knopfler is the head of the band, lead singer, and he was never a big fan of like when MTV came out. He was more of a was wanted the music to take care of itself and all that kind of situation. But he happened to be in an appliance store at one point, um, and he walked in and he was looking to buy something, and he looked in the back of the store and they had a whole wall of TVs that were all put on MTV. And he happened to hear two salesmen talking, and he goes, they gave me a lot of the lyrics for the song because what they were doing is they were talking about performers on MTV. And they were saying things like, that ain't working, make your money on MTV. It's easy. And so basically, he said he went up to an employee there and said, "Can I have a pen and paper? Can I have a pen and paper?" And he did sit there and listen to them for a little while and just got, quotes. And it ended up being part of this song. And then, as it went along, this is another. They were when I was doing research on this, they were talking about a lot of really neat things happened on accident, which made this, called intervention or whatever, but made this song what it ended up being. When they were recording the song, they went into their studio, they were this small studio, and they had all their equipment set up in there, and it was hard to get around in the studio because it was pretty small. And so at some point, some microphones got knocked around or misplaced or turned or whatever when they came in the next day, and before they noticed it, they were starting to play some of the song, and Knopfler was really trying to get his guitar to sound a lot kind of like ZZ Top, like that kind of sound. And at this time, he started playing. One microphone was turned toward the wall. One was like had fallen onto the ground, and they were about to like pick them up and put them back to where they were. And the producer said, "Leave them. This sounds perfect." In other words, whatever they had done, totally on accident. They even tried to recreate the sound later in another place, and they couldn't do it. So they just used whatever they had there. But the final little part on this video, which is kind of interesting and strange, in the song, there's a little riff, because back when MTV was starting, it was like, "I want my MTV." That was like when MTV started, they would have different artists come on and just say it into the microphone in their style or whatever. He had always been really good friends with Sting, and they were recording that little track in there, and he wanted to do it, that little riff or that little song to the Police song, "Don't Stand So Close to Me." He wanted to have that melody, "I want my MTV," and that melody. And they go, "Wow, this would be great if Sting was here." And they happened to be on a Caribbean island, and one of the people there said, "He is here. He's on vacation." So they actually called him up, and he came over and actually sang the part. So he's actually on the record as well, and the explanation was that he and Knopfler are the two guys that were talking in the appliance store back and forth in the song. So if you listen to it, kind of see if they're the ones talking to each other about, how easy it is to be on MTV, and, how they get their own jet airplane and all this kind of stuff. And if you look at it from that way, it makes it kind of a fun thing.
Very cool. Thanks for the intro.
Oh, and the animation on this is also pretty interesting. It was one of the first times that 3D animation was ever used.
I remember it's very Atari looking.
Yeah.
play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Now that ain't working, that's the way you do it. Let me tell you, damn guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. We got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. To the little faggot with the earring and the makeup. Yeah, buddy, that's his own hair. The little faggot got his own jet airplane. The little faggot, he's a millionaire. We got to install microwave oven, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Move, move. What's that? Hawaiian noises. He's banging on the bongos like a chimpanzee. Oh, that ain't working. That's the way you do it. Get your money for nothing. Get your chicks for free. We got to install microwave oven, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Listen here, now, that ain't working. That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Money for nothing. And your chicks for free. What's that? Look at that, look at that.
Fantastic, yeah.
I mean, that's another one because, like, when people now I feel kind of bad for that never experienced MTV as MTV, you know, music television. Now it's got a bunch of shows on it, and they do a lot of really good shows, like their studios. I mean, some of the best shows on Paramount, you know, are made in MTV studios. But back then, it was just all about the music, and that whole idea there was a good testament about how, you know, you never know where the song is going to come from. I mean, you walk in to buy an appliance and you're like, you get one of your biggest hits ever, right? Just because you paid attention to what's going on. But yeah, that's another reason why I just like that one so much.
That's very cool. Well, I have a video. I think it really encompasses what the goth kind of new wave lifestyle. I don't know if I want to call it lifestyle, but a little bit of a lifestyle, at least. But definitely the visual lifestyle of it is about. Here, this is a big cheat. This is not my last one. This is the bonus video that I've thrown in. Here's the thing.
I can do one more too if you really want me to.
No, we can always do that. We can always do that. I swear there was a video by this band of this song back in the 80s. And I just didn't find the version that I remember seeing at the club. So it could be me, my memory's all wrong, and I don't know what I'm thinking about. But I did find a remake. Now, this person, this band slash person, is on tour again. They swear it's going to be the last tour and they're not doing any more music. But they have remade their first album. They're touring heavily on their first album. They remade one of, I think, my favorite songs of theirs. And it's very obvious. You'll know this. This video is new, so it's not from the 80s. And I think you're going to love it. It's one of everyone's favorite songs. Everyone hits the dance floor. Let's tell you a little bit about the video, and then we'll show the video. Okay. Every Day is Halloween. Squirrely version, it's called. This is a 2025 version. This is directed by Vincent Cordero. The video serves as a tribute to the goth subculture and Ministry's enduring fan base. Oh, okay. So Ministry is obviously the band, for people that don't know. Al Jurgensen, the brainchild behind Ministry and several other bands and sub-bands. Right now we're talking about Ministry. This blends the Gothic revival, Los Angeles goth influencer Victoria Venin and death rocker Malice McMahon are in this video. They emerge from coffins. I don't want to get too much into what's in it. We'll see it. There are supernatural elements. You know, I think like most of these videos for me, it's just about the beauty, the art. I don't look for too much meaning. I mean, there's meaning in there for some. I just think it's really a fun, wonderful ride. So let me share this incredible video and we'll talk about a few things on the other side. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I will say one thing about the lyrics that I love is why can't I live a life for me? Why should I take the abuse that's served? Why can't they see they're just like me? It's the same in the whole wide world. It's sort of a positive message, really. I mean, you think of them as this hardcore band, but it's just every time that song came on in the club, the floor got packed.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I mean, every time. And of course, you know, it's a big song around Halloween, but I would request that song every time I walked into the club. I was like, oh, you got to play this, you got to play this.
You were one of those troublemakers.
I was definitely one. So that was a good one. I'm not going to belabor that one. Let's get to the final one.
I can't. I'm going to bring you one bonus one if you can find it real quick.
Okay.
And we're going to go, super dance.
What is it?
MCL.
What, MCL? Okay.
MCL, New York, New York.
Yes. Okay. I wanted to find that one, but I couldn't find it. So
Okay.
let's see if I can find it with you. Hi. Yeah, I just had someone walk in the studio. Let's see, what is it? MCL?
Yeah, our microchip league. Yeah.
Yes. What? New York, New York. Yes. Okay.
Now, there wasn't a whole lot. This band was around for a very short amount of time. Like I said, they are called Microchip League. They're a German band, a couple guys, and they kind of back in the day we didn't have the same like titles for like movements or types of music as we do now. But back then, it was called EBM, and instead of now we have EDM, but now it's EB. It was EBM back there, which is electronic body movement music. So, you know this song. This is another one that was like a staple at the clubs when it came out. Super danceable.
Super danceable. Here's the thing. The video I know of this song is a video that was created at Numbers by Robot. It's so cool because it intermixes RoboCop, scenes from RoboCop,
wow.
and the dialogue from RoboCop into this song.
Amazing.
And which is also, I mean, RoboCop was shot in Houston. I can't find that version of the video, but here's a version I found, so we'll play this. This is from the period. I don't think I remember seeing this version ever, but give me a second to cue it up.
Hopefully it's not inappropriate.
No, I mean, I just took a quick, brief look at it. Doesn't look like it is at all. And here we go.
I think I've seen this one, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I remember this version of the video.
I think this is the video that I do remember from this a long time ago.
This has a little Metropolis feel to it.
Not hearing anything on my end.
You're not?
Chinatown, Chinatown. Manhattan, Bronx, Broadway.
One thing I noticed about these old videos is it seems like everybody's skinny.
See, I don't know if this is the official video or not.
I know that I do remember that, you know, they, back in the day when some bands didn't have that many songs, that they would just make a bunch of different mixes of a particular song. But I do think I remember seeing this a long time ago, but I don't know if it was the original one back then. But it kind of, I'm looking at the, you know, the title, Double New York Mix. I don't know what that is. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, there was the mix that I remember at the clubs was like Razor Mix or something. But that's, I don't know if that's different or not.
Yeah, there's so many cuts. I wonder if it was this one.
I think that's, yeah. I think that's actually, I do think that's it. No, I didn't get any audio last time.
You getting audio now?
No, not hearing anything.
Yeah, I mean, I like that song. It just makes me want to try and track down some of these cool versions of
Yeah.
the videos.
Ones that nobody's seen, that'd be great. Yeah.
I mean, that's this week, I think, you know?
We did quite a bit. We went over quite a while.